Hiya guys and welcome back to 2FC aka 2 Footballs Combined, and Palace lose again. Again, another good team. We've only lost by 1 goal. But it's got to be fucking time for him to fucking go, and Pardew has got to leave. He hasn't got a fucking clue. The first half was very stop-start. The ref didn't really let the game flow. Every slight tackle he was pulling it up. It wasn't amazing. The first half, it was very 50-50. But against Chelsea, I was expecting us to get fucking dominated, to be quite honest with you. And first half, a lot of our players played out of their skin, played really, really well. Actually, the whole game. I'm going to say the whole game. Martin Kelly was switched to the right, and he played like a winger. Actually, both him and Joel Ward played like wingers the whole game, which I think we kind of do need that to happen. If Pap Soiree does come back, and hopefully he does get well soon, it'll be very good for us. But we'll see how that goes. The left back and right back need to start playing like wingers a little bit more, because Chelsea didn't really know what to do with them. They were looking at Punch, they were looking at Kabay, they were looking at MacArthur, and they were obviously looking at Wilf. So they kind of let Ward and Kelly kind of run a little bit of riot down the wings, it was nice to actually see us have a few attempts at least crossing the ball against a team that have now won 11 in a row in the Premier League. So, and it's their best run of form, I think, of all time in the Premier League. I think it was something like that. It was the best since 2009. I know that. But first half, it was good. It wasn't amazing. We had a couple of decent chances from a Kelly cross. Puncheon didn't connect to a ball. It was a bit piss poor. And then another, I think it was Kelly again. It might have been Wilf who crossed it in. MacArthur got a decent header on it, but it just couldn't get it on target. Our defending looked a little bit better. I wouldn't say it looked amazing. A little bit better. And then the 43rd minute comes, and an absolutely wonderful cross in from Azpilicueta, and Costa nods it in. I'm not taking anything away from the goal. It was very well worked. It was a very nice header. But if Scott Dan jumped instead of just looking at Costa, if he'd have just jumped, try and put him off, I don't see that going in. Costa's deadly as fuck. You have to jump with him, whether it's gonna hit his head and go in anyway. At least make the effort of trying to put him off. It didn't happen, and we go 1-0 down, which obviously the result stayed the same way the rest of the game. Like I said, the ref wasn't really letting it run in the first half. A few dodgy decisions. I think it was just before half time. Somehow Louise got a free kick from him jumping into Puncheon, but it wasn't as bad as Wednesday against United, where the referee decisions really fucked us. It was very stop-start, like I said. It was good. It was a good game nonetheless. Second half, didn't see Wilf on the ball. I think we saw him probably have about 10 touches in the second half. Chelsea definitely made sure that he wasn't having the opportunity to attack. Still, the wingers, I say wingers, our fullbacks definitely helped us out in the fact that obviously Zaha was getting marked big time. Obviously, being our best player this season, he's going to get marked big time. And it's about time that teams have noticed that. And it's about time that Palace have tried using other sources, bar just pass it to Wilf, it will try and go past them. Because that's basically what it's been doing the past, well, for all the season, to be quite honest with you. Hennessy, I'm going to give a lot of credit to. It could have been 3, 4, 5-0. Made a few decent saves, a couple from Kante, one from Fabregas. Who else was it? Moses, ex-Palace boy, who I give a lot of credit for. Hasn't played for us for a long time, and still, when he gets subbed off, he applauds the whole stadium, not just the Chelsea fans. He applauds the Palace fans as well, which I thought was very noble of him. I don't think that's what I mean to say, but it was very respectful. Very respectful. He hasn't played for us in years, but still shows that he's a Palace Academy player and that he's got respect for us, which is very nice to see in the modern day of football, which you don't see very often. Who was it? I can't remember his name. Number 3 for Chelsea. Absolutely fucking rinsed us. Basically the whole game. I can't remember his fucking name. Decent player. He had the free kick towards the end of the game that half an inch, a centimetre, a millimetre lower, that's 2-0 off the bar and in. It was an absolutely wonderful, wonderful free kick. Yeah, it was a very good game. We had, I think the only 2 shots we had on target was in the second half. Kabaya had a decent attempt from about 20 odd yards out. It was on target, which we had 2 in the whole game that was actually on target. So it's nice to see us actually trying from distance and trying to pass it round and try and cross the ball. Benteke had a half chance, like took it down his chest. It was a lovely turn. If it had connected a little bit better on the volley, I think we could be having a completely different discussion about this game. I feel sorry for Benteke against the teams like the Chelseas and the United. He's not getting the service because the teams are marking our crosses. Like I said, Kelly and Ward today, they got involved a little bit more with crossing the ball and helping the midfielders out. Man United we didn't try anything different. So it was Zaha getting tackled. Benteke wasn't getting the ball. All these long balls today, it was hitting Benteke. He was making the opportunities, but no one was really around him to help him out. So I feel sorry for him in that sense. Three people at Palace I do not want to see in January. Andros Townsend. Just, he's awful. He's been out of contention at Palace since Punchin's pulled his finger out. This is his first time of playing in like 3 or 4 games, I think. He has one half attempt of a free kick, which I'd rather him hit the wall. I'd rather him hit the fucking wall 10 yards out than sky it fucking a mile over the bar. Just shocking. Fraser Campbell needs to fuck off. I don't give a fuck if you scored the equaliser against Hull the other week. You're piss poor. I don't know how you're still a football player. And the last person's obviously Pardew. He needs to fuck off ASAP. If he's still in charge by the time we play Watford next week, I am going to be very pissed off. So that's my my thoughts on the game. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.